Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing right now.
Only a geek would stay up this late at night to do videos for the internet. Then again, I'm surrounded by hundreds of geeks right now at live.pirillo.com, where I'm streaming my live pretty much 24 hours a day, at least when I'm sitting in front of this desk or doing something semi-interesting beyond this desk. I have a top 5 list of sorts that I thought was kind of fun. Maybe it's just me, but then again, as I said, I'm geeky. It's a top 5 list submitted by DJ Outlaws. Top 5 reasons it's cool to be a geek. Chicy to be geeky? Does anybody know how to spell chic? I do, in that sense. I'm sure a lot of people in the chat room right now do not. Hey Chris, hope you're well, buddy. It's, oh gosh, I can't believe I'm going to say this. Chocolate Rain from the chat. I just wondered, on being a geek and nerd, how that's affected your life. Have you always been open about it? I was one of those, secret geeks for so long. Although life is cool, now I freely admit it. I thought I'd send you my first ever top 5 list, and it's a subject we can all relate to. The top 5 reasons it's cool to be a geek. Number 5, there are lots of us out there. And lucky for the rest of the world, most of us are here right now. For the longest time, I would play down my geekiness and interest in computers, especially at school. You always think the geek as being the movie stereotype who gets beaten up by the jocks and spends all their teen years, just playing around with 8-bit geek stuff. However, being 28 years old, I find the older you get, the less you care about what others think. I came out of the secret hiding place where geeks stay before they come out of the geek place to reveal themselves as being a geek, as it were, as a geek a few years ago, and was pleasantly surprised how many others are too. I know I have lots of buddies at work, guys I went to school with, etc., who have all revealed that they are also big geeks. A lot of them, more so than me. One guy I'd known for years, who we used to go drinking with and chatting about football and women. In the past few years, we have had some great drunken chats over which web browser is better, mobile phones, and video games. In fact, I talk more to older friends. I have a good 3 or 4 I play Xbox Live with every other day. So you never know who's going to be a geek. Truly. Guys or girls, doesn't matter. We could all be geeks. Number 4, you'll enjoy your social life more. Sort of expanding on point number 5, I've met friends whose company I enjoy a lot more, some in places you'd never expect. The iPhone alone has not only introduced me to a few new friends, but it's also got me, on a date and beyond. I kid you not. The first day the iPhone was released, I'd been to get one and was coming back home in the afternoon with the Apple bag. A neighbor in my apartment block noticed me with the bag in the hallway and started asking if he could see it. I told him I needed to get it set up, but he could come over and check it out later. Since then, we're good buddies. We often play video games and watch TV, etc. in each other's apartments. Having my iPhone out in public, one dude and his friends also had iPhones and saw me in a bar, and we got to chatting and ended up going out and partying that night. The best, though, 2 weeks ago, being stood near a smoking hot Irish girl at a bar who was over a hen weekend with her friends. She wasn't the hen, don't worry. I don't know what that means. Where's this guy from? I got an SMS, so I don't know, is it Ireland maybe? I got an SMS, so I took my phone out and she striked up a conversation. Ooh, is that an iPhone? Can I see? We got to chatting. I invited her to put her number on it. And me and my buddy ended up going out partying with the girls, and it became a party at her hotel room later. Haha. Oh, I know what they did. They ordered room service, and the food probably sucked. Number 3, your intelligence is respected. I'm now the guy at work who people ask questions. In fact, others in the office will 99% of the time ask me a tech-related question before bothering to call the IT department. My boss was wanting to buy a new TV recently, and he asked me what he should get. I get similar questions about phones, computers, etc. People really respect and view and see you as a very knowledgeable person. That's what this guy finds. Number 2, it's cool to be a geek. In recent years, as gadgets and computers have become an unavoidable part of everybody's life, those of us who understand them and have the latest and greatest have almost become cool. Like, just cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, our screensavers are wacky, nutty, cuckoo, ding-dong cool, and everybody wants them. You don't need to be a geek to like this stuff. You don't even need to be a geek to install this stuff. But it's cool. Okay, guys, seriously, tell me that's not cool. Sit there and tell me that's not cool. The whole geek chic image is definitely more prevalent now. Gone are the days of the 80s and 90s geek who sits in a lab during lunch break with his thick glasses and body odor. Well, that hits too close to home. Now we're the guys who drive nice cars with cool gadgets, have nice homes with big TVs and media centers, and love playing in the Apple Store on weekends. Even girls these days dig guys who like tech. They like the fact that we have intelligence. My ex said she once found it quite hot when I ripped open her PC and replaced the hard disk and graphics card. Don't know if that's really a woman I'd want to date. We go places and do things with tech a lot of people wish they understood. Well, the good news is anybody can be a geek. Number one, it's who you are. It's in your genes, man. And I don't mean these jeans, baby. I mean your jeans. You know what I'm saying? Your jeans. The most important point, admit who you are to the world. Doesn't matter how old you are, and you'll always feel happier. If you'd rather be, at a live taping of some television program related to tech than a football game, then go there. If you'd rather be spending a Saturday afternoon online playing Call of Duty 4 than hanging out around the bars in town, then do it. In the long run, it will lead to a happier existence. Plus, you'll attract the people who like you for who you are. Oh, that is so true. That is so very true. I think I was never a secret geek. It's just I wear my geek on my sleeve. And sometimes I wear it on the back of my laptop. They're not called laptops anymore. They're notebook PCs. Notebooks. Even though it's heavier than a notebook, no doubt about it. Anyway, if you've got some tips for maintaining your geekiness, or maybe being a geek and trying to get along with the rest of society, feel free to pass them along. I am a geek, and that means I have an email address. And no, just because you have an email address does not ipso facto make you a geek. But my email address is chris@pirillo.com. You're welcome to email me with any top 5 tips. Maybe you want to brag about being a jock. Oh, that's right. You're probably too stupid to know what email is. Yeah, I'll be sure to send you the stamps for your email, and then you can send it to me, okay? Does that sound good? Okay. I'm frozen? Really? No, I'm just showing you that I have some tricks up my sleeve. I was actually doing that without moving my lips. Cool, huh? That's how geeky I am. I did that on purpose. Anyway, if you want to join us in the chat room, because you got nothing else better to do with your boring, miserable life, just feel free to stop by. I'm streaming my life out over the internet because I have... Can I say that again? Can I try that again? I'm streaming my life out over the internet pretty much all the time. I'm sitting in front of the computer, and hundreds of people watch me sitting in front of the computer. You thought I was geeky? Hey, at least I'm not watching me doing things like watching screensavers on my computer screens. Was that an ogre? I think that was ogre saying, "Nerds!" No, we're not nerds. We're geeks, and there is a difference between the two. Anyway, ogre's a nerd. If you don't remember, I think it was what was the Revenge of the Nerds? What was it, 3 or 4? He became a nerd at the end. Oh God, what's wrong with me? So we love talking tech in our chat room with this video audio thing, and yes, we are geeks at live.pirillo.com. We'll see you later.